Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. Foam. Canvas. I love the word canvas. I don't know why. Um, a canvas, this is a pale ale. Coming at 4.5%. So, I'm kind of bothered about this. Yeah, anytime you get any sub 5% pale ales, my heart flutters. Hopefully this is great stuff. Foam has been so killer for past couple years now that I am excited to see where this sucker goes. What else do we have on here? 1 pint of pure beer. Heinsberg, Vermont. Okay. They're not in Heinsberg. Anyway. Season 8, 2025 Canvas winner, Ryan O'Rourke. I assume for the can art. Pale ale, 4.5%. This was canned on 3/26. We're at 5/10. So we are a month and a half. And, right? Yeah. And Mootware and Rockhow is on the bottom. So I assume those are the hops. That has to be the hops. So yeah, let's give this sucker a whirl. See where we land. Yeah, the low ABV jams are my jam. If you watch the channel, you know that. If you don't watch the channel, you now know that. Label-wise, again, every time I'll say it, I love the contour cut stickers that Foam has used since essentially day one of any cans I've gotten from them. And the art design behind this, and I really do dig it. And bonus, I love the word canvas. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that looks like a super well done low ABV hazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, because anytime I get world class low ABV haze, it isn't super turbid. It tends to have this little bit of lighter vibe to it. So 4.2% or 4.5 was it again? I don't want to. Yeah, 4.5. Spot on. As I got that golden apricot juice kind of haze, pinky finger, nice, kind of creamy, silky kind of head to it, nothing too crazy. And yeah, like I said, looks the part. Not, you stick a straw in this, it tips over. It doesn't stick straight up, is what I'm trying to say as far as the looks go. Not super turbid. Give it a whirl again. Whirl it 14 times. It's good enough. Summer in a glass. Summer in a glass. Summer in a glass. Yeah, not a gigantic nose again. Sub 5% hazy. You're not expecting that. But what I'm getting here is bright citrus, bright pineapple, bright tropical fruits. Very much a summer beer. We are at the doorstep of summer. My kid is full swing in the soccer. His first year in the soccer. He's doing well. For his age group and his I think he's the youngest kid on the team. So he just sometimes chases after the ball, sometimes doesn't. But my point is we're in summer mode. And this beer is exactly what I imagine summer's all about. Just this brightness, this sun in a glass, summer in a glass kind of thing going on. Again, bright citrus kind of vibes. Doesn't smell like it's going to be an overtly sweet beer, which is very appreciated. This low ABV. Kind of curious to see where this mouthfeel comes off. Let's stop yapping, take a sip, then yap some more. Cheers. Good. That's very good. That's summer in a glass, son. That's exactly what that is. I mean, from the nose to the taste, it is all about the brightness in here. A lot of times I get these summer in a glass. I do this spritzy kind of lemony thing. I'm not getting that here. I'm getting all the brighter summery portions of all the bits and pieces of those classic core three elements when it comes to hops. You're talking about your stone fruit, your citrus, and your tropical fruit. More citrus and tropical fruit here, but it's all this brighter, ripened but not over ripened, slightly maybe under ripened kind of, orange. Kumquat. Let's throw out the great words here and just, mandarins and clementines. And what's the little mandarins I eat all the time? You buy them, everybody buys them. What do they call them? What are they called? They have a name like Sandies or something like that. Anyway, so I'm addicted to those, whatever those things are called. They're basically like Mandarin oranges, right? Is that what I'm not the super tiny ones. The ones that when you peel them, they're tinier than a regular orange, and when you peel them, it's almost like the orange inside is like floating in there. That's like the peel is super easy to get off. Anyway, got those vibes going on. You have this nice kind of slightly underripened kind of pineapple kind of vibe going on here. You have a citrus leaning tropical fruit kind of vibe going on here. We'll throw in stone fruit for the sake of conversation, but again, an underripened kind of version of that. And it has a sweetness to it, but it finishes relatively dry, almost perfectly dry. So it's almost fully attenuated and just comes off as a super chuggable summer beer. So I think that's it. I don't think there's much more else I can say about this beer other than my thoughts and comparisons to what I think it kind of, where it lands for me. Now it feels nice. Definitely not turbid density, but it's not thin by any stretch of imagination. Like I said, finishes relatively dry. The tiniest bit of lingering bitterness on the tongue for doing all that utilitarian work. It's the Mount Rushmore, and this is where I can have that conversation. Low ABV, hazy IPA. Is it, low ABV, sub 5%, is it Mount Rushmore? No. There are 4 I put better than this. It's a very, very hard mountain to crack, that low ABV thing, for someone that loves it so much. Am I buying this again? 100,000%. Because what this gives me is a variance on the low ABV. So if we're talking about my low ABV king shit of F Mountain, Mount Rushmore, it's Forever Never, other half, Baby Genius, Bissell Brothers. When they're on, Zigmeister's Falconer, and there's a couple other ones thrown in there, but all those share in common is a no. Falconer, Forever Never. Sometimes I like the Shoehorn Canes sneak box in there because it's 5.4. They have this kind of I'm a IPA in a pale ale form. This is very much a pale ale. It's giving me what a pale ale is supposed to give me as far as mouthfeel, as far as impact, all that stuff. So it's almost like if I had 4 beers to line up in a sub 4% category, I think this 100% makes that list. There might be other ones that I, in the grand scheme of things, put a little bit ahead of it. But as far as tiering stuff, I go Baby Genius first. I go this second. And then I would go, let's say, first day conversation, Falconer, and then Forever and Ever or some variant of that. Because what I'm doing is a mouthfeel tier there. I'm running up from like lower to bigger with a little bit more of a saturated hop kind of presence. So it's not that this beer isn't worthy of being on that list. It's just a very hard list to crack. And what it does give me is 100% drinkability. Like, I could drink a 4-pack of this easy. Forever and Ever, Falconer. By the 4th one, I think I'm weighing a little bit heavy. So that's where this one kind of stands out for me in a very positive way. I think it's fantastic. I'm very glad I got a 4-pack of this. Done. Summer in a glass. Nice mouthfeel for its ABV. A bit of bittering. Actually, the more you drink it, finishes drier and drier. Quite nice. On Rushmore status, like I said, no. But on the outside looking in, valued availability, I want to say it was sub 15% for a 4-pack. I forget exactly, but we're probably in that ballpark. And leave you with, let's say, 16, if max. Foam on off a shelf in New Jersey. We're okay with that. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like hazies, like Summer in a Glass, and you like ripping low ABV stuff, you will love this. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's see. Massive Beers, if you want to do checking out doing social media stuff, Beer Massive. Podcasting stuff. This close to interviewing Foam. Didn't happen. Someday. Foam, have you been to the brewery? Have you had our beers? What's your favorite beer? Have you had this beer? All that fun stuff down there. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying low ABV haze right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers, all.